Before we start the video, please, people out there, if you want to be taken seriously as an authentic person and you're doing a deep video about something, please don't add jump cuts. There's no jump cuts in real life. When you're sharing your heartfelt emotions, share them. There's no jump cuts. Otherwise, it makes you look like you're lying, you're making stuff up, etc. So just share it. One take, no jump cuts, please. Okay, so let's talk Bonny Rebecca. So Bonny and Tim made a video the other day. Well, I'm not vegan. I made that video back in November. I called it probably a year ago, but I made a video about it. This is a rescue cat we have here. If you can think of a name, he's a little boy. I've got a little sister as well. If you think of a cool little name for a little rescue cat, let us know down below. A little pause. He's cute. Let him sit down there. So yeah, anyway, what can we learn? Some of you are like, I don't care about this, I'm here for cycling tips or stuff like that, and then cool, click off the video. But maybe some of you are like, I want to learn more about health and nutrition, then this video will be good for you. So we're talking about two people who came to my festival a few years ago, didn't have any social media presence. I helped them get on YouTube. They got hundreds of thousands of dollars selling a high carb vegan ebook and doing great. Good on them. Influencing people out there in Sydney, and it was really good. But then, drama, breaking up with Freely and all that stuff, and then the sides got formed, and people fell out, and it got messy. And so then people lost that community vibe of high carb, and then people on their own, and then they go, they have a couple of zits, and they go see a naturopath, and they pay them hundreds of dollars and thousands of dollars, I imagine, in the end. Oh, naturopath, he said I should eat meat. And people start to believe that because that's their dominant reality. Imagine being vegan and not being able to have any sweet stuff, any sugary stuff, even fruit. Don't eat fruit, got too much sugar. Don't drink a mango juice, it's got too much sugar in it. So the cats are going crazy over here. So, it's insane. So anyway, long story short, Tim developed anorexia because he basically starved himself so much, he got into anorexia reality.
I just need to add something.
Yeah.
He was told not to eat fruit because fruit causes inflammation inside the body. Fruit. Yeah.
Causes inflammation. There you go. That's pretty crazy right there. That's pretty crazy right there. And you can see that me and Natasha are very inflamed. Our faces are quite pumpkiny. And Natasha's obviously quite obese from all the inflammation from the vegan lifestyle of fruit and rice and stuff like that. But it is crazy. That's a good tip, Natasha, the inflammation thing. I just got up. I just had to sleep then, went out training this morning. I've had a nap, so I'm just woken up. And another thing I noticed as well is that they started drinking coffee. Coffee is the worst thing for your stomach. If you have any digestive issues, you start drinking coffee. You're cutting out fruit, drinking coffee. Coffee's very acidic. Coffee's a pesticide. I'm losing a lot of people here. Like, oh my God, don't talk about coffee. You can talk about everything, but don't talk about coffee. Coffee's a pesticide. Look it up. Caffeine is a pesticide in that it's designed to prevent little bugs and animals from eating the coffee seed, the plant, and killing it. So it has caffeine in there, which is a neurotoxin, aka a pesticide that kills the neurosystems of bugs or animals that eat it. So it's a neurotoxin. Google up caffeine neurotoxin. So we got. And it's also very acidic. So if you do have gut issues from stress or whatever, from relationship issues or stress or family issues, then that's going to be a really, really bad thing to have. It's going to make your gut really feel really bad if you've got sensitive gut already. And if you're an anxious or depressed person, it's going to make that worse. Because when your caffeine wears off, you ever felt next day after coffee or whatever, you feel blue or too much chocolate, you feel like really down and you're like depressed and you need another pick-me-up. Now you're a caffeine or theobromine addict, And I use the word addicts lightly, but also heavily in that I've seen people really destroy their personality with the use of caffeine and stuff like that. It makes people really bitchy and angry and anxious and depressed. And I'm sorry I said that. And just, that's why I rarely use caffeine. I don't drink coffee at all. I rarely ever have green tea or whatever. I rarely have it because I understand it's just like, it's not a good thing for mood. Anyway, so let's have a look at other areas. So Tim developed anorexia. And people say, oh, it's because of the vegan diet, But no, he had some personal issues where he couldn't handle any criticism online. He got a couple of pimples. Tim was a good-looking guy. He was a good-looking dude. And so was Bonnie. She was really good-looking. They were great sort of Instagram, photogenic sort of, team there. And, it was really good. When they were following my advice, no one can disagree that they looked their best, they performed their best, and they felt their best. And when the community started to sort of fade a bit, they were like, oh, and then they started trying different things, which is pretty normal when you're early 20s, you experiment and stuff like that, and then, you're paying money or whatever, you start to believe in things more. So you go down and getting better results, and then boom. Compare them today to a few years ago when they were following Sugar Mountain, high carb, Chiang Mai, cycling, sunshine, fruit, raw till 4, carb the fuck up. Compare everything. The income, the fitness, the aesthetic, the glow to now. So, and that's not me hating. This is not a hate video. This is just honest sharing comments and criticisms. I got nothing against these people or anyone like that. I just want to make a video sharing to my large audience of people who are curious. Go, what happened? Oh my God, is vegan dangerous? Or like, what do I do? Vegan's not dangerous, but what's dangerous is orthorexia and anorexia and calorie restriction. All you can allowed to eat now is a couple of sweet potatoes and a bit of steamed vegetables, and that's what Tim was doing. Everybody who does that, who tries to be whole foods purist, is going to get themselves into big trouble. Why? Their hormones. Tim's testosterone would be so low. He's losing so much weight. He doesn't have enough calories overall to build the testosterone, etc. So he's losing all this weight. Then what comes with low testosterone? Anxiety, depression, bitchiness, snitchiness, fatigue, anemia, digestive issues, immune system issues, skin issues, etc., etc., etc. When Tim was hanging out with me when I was seeing him in Chiang Mai, his testosterone was good. He was performing good on the bike. He looked sort of muscular, still sort of slim, but he looked healthy. He looked very, very healthy. Same with Tim Sheaf. Again, when those guys are following the Sugar Mountain high carb the fuck up, getting it done, training, they're looking good. As soon as they start to do this like little food maps and gut stuff and orthorexia and breatharianism and water fasting and oh my God, I've got a pimple on my skin. I've got to purify my diet so much till I'm eating 200 calories a day, and then that's when all the problems start. As soon as you start restricting your food to like a little minuscule meals and minuscule list of things you can eat, your calorie levels go down, and then your hormone levels drop. Your mood drops, your psychosis kicks in, and you start fading hardcore on a vegan diet because your testosterone's going through the floor. And with that, your anemia comes in. When your fatigue comes in, your moods follows that. Mood follows blood volume. Mood follows blood volume. If your blood volume's low, your mood represents that. When your blood volume's high, you're getting a good pump in many parts of the body, your mood reflects that. So low blood volume is low mood. So you always want to have high blood volume. 1, hydration. Always be hydrated, drinking water so you've got clear urine. 2, sufficient carbohydrates. Your testes and ovaries run on glucose. So does your thyroid. When you cut sugar out of your diet, either from sugar, refined sugar, glucose and fructose, same thing, to fruit, really, really sweet fruit, etc., then you damage your testosterone production facilities, your adrenals, your thyroid. You're damaging them. I should say damage. I say you're lowering their production capacity, because once you start reintroducing proper carbohydrate in levels, then those things start kicking in. So you basically put things on hold. You slow down the fuel sources. I'm baffled. Guys want good testosterone. Women want good estrogen levels, and they're restricting carbohydrate, be it fruit, sugar, or rice. And then they're eating too much fat. So they're going into ketosis and insulin resistance, and that does not good for your hormones. People are like, I need healthy fats for your hormones. No, you need carbohydrates. The body manufactures fat, and you get fat from everything. Bananas have fat in there. A bit of oats has fat in it. Oats, rice, bananas, corn have all the fat you need for your body. So have a little bit of flaxseed a couple times a week if you're really pedantic about that. You don't even need to, but if you're eating enough calories, and from eating whole plant foods, not as your own thing you eat, but as like, a majority, and add in your refined sugar to get your glucose so your balls can have some fuel, extra fuel to do extra good, then things are good. Blood volume just goes up. And I see it all the time, every single time a guy restricts his calories, his testosterone drops. It drops. Why do you think so many bodybuilders and stuff have to use extra levels of testosterone, when they do their dieting? Because it's dropping right off, because they're not eating enough carbohydrate, or they're taking other compounds that shuts down testosterone. And I've got a lot of experience with this one, personal experience, and also with other people. So it's you just can't cut your carbs down. You cut your carbs, you cut your balls, basically. You cut your drive. And then someone says on social media, oh, you've got a pimple, and you delete your whole YouTube channel. That's a big symptom of low testosterone for me. That's a big symptom that person should never take any stimulants like caffeine, etc. Another one is, oh, your girlfriend is taller than you. Someone said, oh, Bonnie is taller than you, Tim, you're too short. And just silly, childish comments like that. And so then Bonnie goes, oh my God, we got to look like you're taller than me. And so every single photo, Bonnie would line it up so Tim appeared taller. In real life, he's not taller. He's shorter. Which is fine. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if your boyfriend is shorter than you and you're a really tall chick. It doesn't matter. I mean, for some shallow narcissistic people out there, it does matter. But if you're telling your boyfriend every time in a photo, Tim, duck down. Oh, no, stand up. I'll duck down. That fucks with a guy's head. The same with the girl as well. Like, if you've got a girlfriend and maybe she's a little bit tubby, and you're like, hey, suck it in. Like, what? And it's like, hey, it doesn't, or let's use a body tune or a face tune to suck in her waist or whatever. What does that do for your girlfriend's self-esteem? You know what I mean? Or you say to the girl, oh, you got a few wrinkles on your face. Look, that's like, I know guys do that shit in pickup on the street or whatever, just to neg someone. But if that's your girlfriend or someone you care about, your boyfriend, and you neg them like that, I mean, I know girls do it to test guys, but if a guy's doing that to a chick, and some guys just can't even handle being tested. So if you're a girl out there and you're testing your guy and he crumbles, then obviously you're doing that for a reason. But yeah, that's a whole other video. So I just wanted to share this video for the vegans out there, for the Bonnie, the Tim, the Durianrider, the fans out there who would generally go, oh my God, Tim had high mercury and now he's eating fish. How does that work? Get diagnosed high mercury, some bogus, dodgy psychopath, naturopath test. Guy, you got high mercury, Mr. Timmy, and you need to eat fish. Hang on, fish is one of the highest foods in mercury. And so I said, oh, but he's feeling better now. Yeah, because sounds like his anorexia is recovering, and he's going from like 400 calories a day vegan life to maybe 2,000-3,000 calories a day omnivore, standard Aussie diet life. You're going to feel better, man. I guarantee you're going to feel better. I remember going out for bike rides back in the late 90s and eating McDonald's and feeling better because I was no longer hungry on the ride. I'd stop off and have like 10 cheeseburgers and feel better than before when I had nothing in my gut. If you got nothing in your gut and your body goes like, dude, let's eat now something, let's have some calories for our nuts, you're going to feel better. So that's what happens. All these people, they do their water fast or dry fast or more foodisms and try and live just this pure lifestyle of 0 calories or hardly insufficient calories. And they get dropped off the deep end and then they go to blame veganism. I'm no longer vegan. And they spread it on YouTube and stuff. And look, guys, what are you doing? It makes you look silly and dumb because there's so many vegans out there thriving, So when you go to video, oh, vegan's not good, like, it doesn't, and these people are getting, Bonnie and Tim and that, they're getting roasted on the forums out there. People are unsubscribing, they're like, and I get it, I understand why, because they're disappointed. They're like, hey, you what? It's just, if you are having any problems, get a copy of my ebook, Cub the Fuck Up. Join my coaching program, I've been vegan 17 years. I've ridden hundreds and hundreds of thousands of Ks. It comes down to getting enough carbohydrate calories. As simple as that. And I know people are like, oh my God, that's too simple. I've paid a naturopath $5,000. We got fucking ripped off. You got ripped off. Bonnie and Tim had the best fitness aesthetic they've ever had in their lives. They made hundreds of thousands of dollars from taking my advice, and it cost them $0. Just because they hit me at the right time when I was in Chiang Mai. And I was like, hey, well, you guys coming in, I'll boost you guys up, give you guys a career, give you guys everything. The 20-something couple would love to have financial freedom, etc. And I did that for them. I created that. Not because I was under carb. Imagine Durianrider in Chiang Mai. Hey guys, I'm just eating some sweet potato and a bit of kale today. I don't have any energy for you guys. If you have any questions, no. When I was doing those festivals in Thailand, I was chugging the sugar in. I was getting out 2 or 3 hours sleep a night. I was answering so many questions, fixing bikes, fixing all sorts of things I was fixing. Some of them good and bad. And yeah, I wasn't doing that on the low carb or eat carb insufficiency. Those things, they take a lot of energy out of you. And I loved it. I loved doing it. It was great, good times. But you need to carb up. You need to carb the fuck up. I mean, this is only 43 grams of sugar in this little bottle. 43 grams. This is maybe 5% of what sugar a guy needs in today's world. In today's world, I say that. Where you want to be competitive, where there's so much competition out there, you will get pushed aside pretty quick by more alpha guy who'll caveman your chick. Or you get pushed aside on social media by someone who's putting out more content or is more consistent or has paying attention more, It's insane out there. People get into this like space cadet world. And I know there'll be a few people watch this video and go, oh, that's Durianrider. He's abrasive, he's arrogant, he's a meanie, he's this, whatever you want to think about me. That doesn't help your lifestyle situation. I've got the best advice ever. It doesn't matter if I'm arrogant or if you think I'm arrogant or whatever. Does this fucking work? And the answer is yes. Get a copy of my ebooks, read them again and again. Understand how much carbohydrate you need in a day. It's more than you think. For 99% of you out there, it's more than you think. And just to never, please, if you can do one thing, I don't care if you hate me or if you love me, just please promise me one thing in your life is you'll never ever restrict your sleep and feel guilty for getting to sleep. You'll never ever restrict your water intake and peeing clear every 2 or 3 hours. And you'll never ever, most importantly, restrict your carbohydrate intake, be it your fruit, rice or sugars. Never, please never do that. Because as soon as you start doing that, you start getting hungry, your hormones are going out of whack for what they should be for you, for your genetic blueprint. Some people just have naturally higher levels and lower levels, and that's fine. But if you're restricting your carbohydrate intake, your nuts and your ovaries, your balls, they ain't going to get enough glucose and fructose. And they need that. Glucose and fructose is a poison. No, it's a fucking nutrient. There's you dummy Jamie Oliver fanboy fangirl. Alright? Jamie Oliver is like, I wouldn't want to be coached by Jamie Oliver. Maybe to make food, but even now I can make better food than Jamie Oliver for what I like to eat. Basic. I mean, the best food ever is fucking easy to make. It's a couple of ingredients. It digests really good. It's cheap. It's low fat. Unless it's crazy quality fruit and you might be chopped off a kidney to get it. But the best food out there is a few ingredients, 2 or 3 or 4 ingredients. It's really basic. It wants to complicate things and digestion is not as good, etc. So just carb up, eat simply, and eat enough. Please do that. Otherwise, you will join the ranks of the vegan X-Files or whatever. And and look at these people. Look at these people when they were following my template. Go back to 2014. A lot of people have deleted their videos, so you can't really see what they... But go back, just Google up on Google. Bonnie and Tim or any of these people out there who are, Evan Rock or all these people out there who get into these calorie-restrictive mindsets and get dropped off the deep end with low testosterone or low estrogen. All right. So now I understand that people will be still confused, but just, carb up. Carb up. If you want more coaching, go to durianrider.com, join our Facebook group, get the best advice ever. I got some crazy videos for you guys to under. My life it's insane. Even this morning, bumping into Phil and, oh man, just, Durianrider, can you pace me? And I'm like, I'm glad I'm carved the fuck up because Phil wants me to pace him for the first bit of Norton Summit and trying to it's all first world sort of fun stuff like that. But if I didn't do that, if I didn't have enough carbohydrate, where would my life be? Where would my life be? Where would your life be if you're watching this and you carb the fuck up and you understand it? Every day people write to me like, Harley, you've saved me, man. You've given me this carb message and no longer I feel guilty for eating enough food and getting the hydration and stuff like that. That's great. I love those messages, but I hope those people who write me those messages carry that for life. Because I know Tim and Bonnie said, hey, we feel so good now. We're doing so good. But then they do that, so because we become our peer group. So be very careful of who you hang around, all right? Because most people, they want to fuck you up the ass with your MasterCard details coming out of it. They'll put their fist up and pull out your MasterCard off your spleen. So people don't really give a fuck about you. They're like, what can I get from this person? and if you're a naturopath, psychopath, homeopath, whatever, you're like, how much money can I make from these gullible young people who don't understand what healthy really is? And I don't even understand what health is, but I understand they've got money, I want it, and I can go do my holiday to Byron Bay and Bali and stay in the $2,000 a week hotel when it costs the workers $5 a day to work there. So it's just it's a capitalist world we live in, which is good, but also creates a lot of materialism, narcissism, especially with social media. Excessive. A bit of narcissism is cool, a bit of materialism is cool, but when it comes excessive, it comes out of balance, man. Out of fucking balance. So if you quit your YouTube channel because someone said that you've got zits, or if you get your boyfriend or your girlfriend to stand taller or shorter than you, then you're just fueling that. You're fueling that narcissistic, materialistic. If your jersey's like, oh, it's only $40, I want a $180 jersey. Durianriders jerseys are $40. That's too cheap. I want to pay $180. You're just fueling that wanky, narcissistic, materialistic world. It's okay to have some fucking pimples. Don't take, in my opinion, I wouldn't take antibiotics for 6 months to cure some pimples. It don't even fucking matter. If your girlfriend or boyfriend give a fuck about your pimples or a scar or whatever on your body, then fuck them. That's their problem. Kick them to the fucking gutter, man, because they're just too fucking narcissistic and they'll cause a lot of problems in your life. If you're with a narcissist who gives a fuck about that stuff like that, then that's just your choice. My choice, I'll be like, ciao. And I've had plenty of those people in my life. I'm like, hey, catch you. Catch you later, not. So you gotta. I could talk for hours on this one, and I could, and I have. But I've done a video on my other channel called Ask Durianrider. Don't undereat so much that your testosterone levels or estrogen levels are dropping right off, because that's clearly, without question, what Tim Sheaf did, what Bonnie Tim did, what the Veggie Police guy did, what that Evan Rock guy did. They're all smashing their testosterone. Why the fuck don't these guys get their testosterone levels checked before they get into any orthorexic 13-year-old teenage girl diet stuff? I just eat a little bit of sweet potato. I'm not eating today. I'm not eating for 4 hours now. Oh, man. It's like, fuck me. Anyway, again, no hate to these people. It's just very frustrating, and I know you're very frustrated out there. You want to, why have an audience and make lots of money off them and then go and flip on them? Oh, actually, vegan's not so good, guys. Bye-bye. It's like, what? You guys are my vegan inspiration. I bought your ebook and, funded your lifestyle, and now you're just throwing this shit on me? It's crazy. And then there's people out there say, oh, yuck, you need animal products. Okay, then, well, there's ways to eat animal products without causing, harm and all that stuff. You might have an Italian person down the road who's got chickens. Then eat their eggs if you want. I'm not saying you have to. I'm not saying I would. But there's ways out there. You could eat oysters or whatever. But it's just like, but you don't need to. But if people out there wanting to do that, then do that. Versus buying, contributing to the fishing industry of like netting animals and dolphins and the chickens in the fucking... chickens are fucking cool, man. Like, why are we eating chickens? Like, even fish, they're beautiful creatures. Why are we doing that? What are we doing? My naturopath said I've got mercury poisoning, and I paid him hundreds of dollars. Now I need to eat fish. I know fish is very polluted, but my naturopath said I need to do that. Come on, don't be an undercover space cadet. And if you want to give money to someone, give me $50, not hundreds or thousands, like those naturopath scammers will take off you. They will scam you. I could spend $10,000 this week going to various naturopaths and homeopaths and psychopaths and quacks this week. What do you think I need? I've been a vegan 17 years. Oh my God, you've been a vegan 17 years. You need this, and that. You know what I mean? Oh my God. Oh, you've eaten soy 4 years ago? Oh, you need to do a detox cleanse. It'll cost you $499. But this week you got 20% off. Would you like to sign up? And even Natasha's laughing. She told me plenty of naturopath Sydney stories. Go to the naturopath and she's just laughing. And they said they get a script for this and do that, and she's just like, okay, I'll do it, but I'm not gonna do it. Smart girl, smart woman. And so it's just out there. Everybody knows. You could go out there with a pocket full of cash and go book into a naturopath. I went to a naturopath in 2000 and what year was it? 2001 or something like that. Someone said, got to go to this guy, he's really good. So I get there, he looks really sick, he's got like mad bags under his eyes, he's like drinking coffee, just like, ugh. And I'm like, oh my God, this is going to be an experience. And he's like, I said, I'm a vegan. And he's like, oh, no, you can do it, but you need this protein powder. And he like opens up this cabinet, he's like going through his cabinets, looking for his like vegan protein powder. He pulls one out, it's got whey in it. I'm like, oh, it's got whey. And he pulls another one out, it's got pea protein or whatever. I didn't buy it. But it's just, I did pay $50 though, and I did feel like I got massively ripped off. But it was an investment in just knowing how fucking shonky that scene is. And then he did this little test on this little fucking alien-like box thing. He's, oh, you've got parasites, you've got this, you've got that. You need to do this, and your sugars, you're eating too much sugar. What do you eat? Oh, that's too much sugar. Watermelons, high glass, make you obese. It's got oxidation, and you know what I mean? All these keywords that they still use today. It was just a fucking setup, a stitch up, and I was just laughing. And my friend said, her name was Bev, and she's like, how'd you go? What'd you learn? I said, mate, I learned that whole fucking naturopathic system is a big fucking sham. It's a big fucking scam. 100% of it. It's bullshit. And she never taught me half of that, because she'd invested so much time and emotional thing into it, got totally ripped off. And I know a lot of people out there, some of you are naturopaths out there, and I understand it. There's a lot of dumb people out there who don't want the truth, and they're not prepared to take action. And they're your customer base, and they will spend thousands and thousands of dollars with you. And I get that. And hey, you might as well take their money, because who else is going to, I get it. So if you are a naturopath out there, even though I'd totally bag the setup, I understand, there could be worse jobs out there, more unethical jobs out there. There is. But I understand there's people out there who just, what's going on over there?
Run away with my dumpling.
With your what?
My dumpling.
The cat's got Natasha's dumpling in there. Can you bring it all over here and let's show the audience? We've got a dumpling fight. This is Durianrider videos. There's no jump cuts here. If you need a jump cut, you probably need more carbs. What's going on here?
This is Gozer's for one.
Gozer's for one. This is Natasha's Gozer snack. And he grabbed it. Did he grab it?
Yeah, he was growling at me.
Oh.
He wouldn't let it go.
Priceless. That's hilarious. Yeah. This is takes energy to good things in life. Takes fucking carbs. So anyway, this naturopath there. Did he get the dumpling in the end or what?
I know I emptied it out of his gone, but he got about half a gram of it.
That's hilarious. Cat wants to carb up. So yeah, that naturopath is just totally a powerful thing. So if you're a naturopath out there, I understand that scamming people is just quick money. It's an easy way to do it. But if you're out there and you're genuinely believing in naturopath system, you're going to get ripped off. You're going to get so fucking ripped off. And you're going to destroy your health. You're going to miss out on a lot of things that you could do just with simple diet changes. More water, more carbohydrate, more sleep, which aren't sexy. People want to have a problem. My naturopath says I've got leaky gut. I need to take this. They want an identity. That's, again, whole another video. I'm already 27 minutes in. Carb the fuck up, people. It's all fucking simple. Health is simple. Sleep, water, sugar. Do some exercise. Hang out with cool people that aren't going to fucking stab you in the back, social climb off you, use you, abuse you, or whatever, talk shit about you behind your back. And those people are very rare out there. When you find them, hold on to them, support them, appreciate them. Bring it over here. I think about at the start of the video, little jump cut there. Hilarious. The Gozer cat. It'll be alright. Put some hairs on his little chest. We'll send him if he has any problems, we'll send him to the naturopath. There you go again. That's the video. Bonnie, Tim, big mistakes. All those people out there, big mistakes. Narcissistic, materialistic mistakes. Eat simple. Carb the fuck up. Don't be scared of carbs. Don't be scared of eating enough food. Don't be scared of a couple of zits. Who cares? Don't let your skin define who you are as a person. Don't let your height define who you are as a person. Just do good, be good, and good will come back to you in spades.